Hi there, everybody. My name is Chantakla Augustin, and welcome back to another episode of Rethinking the Mirror. Uh, as I go forward with this channel, one of the person and even channel really that I want to stroll is that of Frank Zanu. Frank Zanu is making a lot of headwaves, and the point he's making are very valid. He is encouraging the like of us, the blacks, these Africans in America, to rethink, which is the name of his channel. I actually published this channel, Rethink, 5 months before I knew of Frank Zanu. But Frank Zanu, though I don't agree with most of the thing that he's saying, he is he has a very important message in that he's asking people to rethink things, especially the like of us, the blacks. And he is, with force, I think, encouraging us, encouraging people to stop playing the victim and start to do something about the rest of your life, the rest of your future. What Frank is doing is that he's looking at the end of the product and he critiques the end of the product and he blames the end of the products. It's difficult to disagree with somebody who's looking at the finished work and they've got a problem with the finished work. The finished work is what it is. Now, Frank is wrong in that he has bypassed, I think, not because he doesn't know, but I think it's his personality that he's bypassed all of the cause and he just looks at the effect. He just looks at the end of the thing. And what I want to do is really to take his advice. I disagree with him, but I want to take his advice because his advice are valid. We do have all of these 13, 16 Caribbean countries that have no reason to be in poverty. They have no reason to not be developed. Now, there is actually reasons that they're not developed, but those reasons really should not have stopped us or them up until this fall, the beginning of fall of this 2025. Frank bypassed the reasons, and I'm saying that those reasons are valid as well. However, they should not have stopped us. It's not enough to just disagree with Frank. I've seen a couple of brothers got together and they were devouring some of Frank Zanu's videos. But these guys are missing the point. You see, I was born in Haiti. I know what Frank is speaking about. Frank is from, he's from Guinea or he's from West Africa. I know he knows what he's talking about. He's looking at it from a position of El Jefe, of the boss. He's like, this is the result that you guys are giving me. I don't like it. I don't want it. It isn't good. And I think it's no longer enough to say, well, it's because of so and so, it's because of these people, it's because of that people, it's because of my skin color. It's not enough to say that anymore. It isn't enough to say that anymore. And I think it's time to really, get up from our asses, stop being so religious, and get the shit done. Get moving with life. Do the thing that needs to be done. Start to prepare for the future of our children. That way they're not all the way behind anymore. I have a Dominican neighbor who came to my house seeing that I was doing so much work in my house. I bought my house in very, very bad shape at a very, very high cost here in the New England area. Also, Frank lives in the New England area, so hopefully I get to meet him. My Dominican neighbors came to me. He made this comment to me, and I was offended. He said to me, I don't care what's going on back there in the island between the Haitians and the Dominicans, but you and I will live on this street. We have to live together. You see, he grabbed me physically and he walked me in front of my lawn where I'm working on a project. I started a project and I hadn't finished the project. And about 2 yards in the front of my lawn is um, the weed is taking over it because I started this project in front of my lawn and I have not quite finished it. Now, I have, I think, the most beautiful home here on the street, but that part of that lawn, he's got a problem with it, even though my house is more beautiful than his. But I was offended when he made that comment. I felt that he was calling me ghetto. I felt that he was calling me dirty because I'm Haitian. I'm aware of the Rafael Trujillo administration and their massacre against the Haitian people. I'm aware of this education, so I was offended. But even though I was offended, I still took his advice. Now, I hadn't remedied that project in front of my lawn, which does not make my lawn look bad, but it is a project that I started and then finished. But I took his advice. I was offended, but I am self-correcting. I think this is what we need to do. It's not enough to be offended. It's not enough to have all of these excuses. But if someone says your breath stinks and you know you hadn't brushed this morning, after you get upset, you need to go brush your teeth. You know, if your lawn is dirty and your neighbor say, "Hey, your lawn is dirty," after you've gotten offended, it's my house, I can do what I want with it. You need to get up and go clean your lawn. So I'm doing the same thing as I think about Frank Zanu's approach to social movement, I guess, or ethic, really. Even though I don't like what he's saying, even though I think he's wrong, but I understand that he's looking at the result. The result are what the results are. The reasons needs to change, but the results are what the results are. There are things that needs to be changed. As blacks, it's not enough. It's not enough to rely on the reasons. It's not enough. We've had our black president. We've had our black administrations. We have blacks billionaires all over the United States. It is not enough. It is not enough to continue to cry wolf. It's time to get off of the nail. If it hurts so much, get off of it and make ourselves a success. So going forward, I'm gonna be trolling Frank Zanu, taking his advice, challenging him on his perspective, and see where we go from here. My name is Santakla, and this has been a quick synopsis of where I'm going to go in the future with this channel. I'll see you again on the next episode of Rethinking the Mirror.